this morning.
Yeah.
This is extra hot.
Well, thank you.
Yep, and then I'll grab the top.
Thank you.
She like these.
Yeah, she likes the other ones better, but that'll work.
Oh, does that work?
Yeah.
Your finger sandwich.
Yeah.
It's gonna be $9.70.
Okay. You can keep change.
Oh, thank you so
Yep.
much.
Heading to Georgia.
Oh, headed to Georgia?
Yeah.
We're not gonna see you for a while?
Week.
Oh, wow, but that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm videotaping and photographing this small town.
Oh, gotcha. Are you
Yeah.
have a great day?
You too. Good girl, hon. Hello. Goodbye, Michigan is right. I got the turbo ready. Hello. Heading south. See, gas is coming down. That's good. Good morning. Yeah, thank you. And I hope to make it to Tennessee. My goal is to pull into Tennessee about 11 o'clock. 10, 11. Party all night. Good morning. Nice sunrise today. A little late for it. Be partying on. Get my spirit. Astro van running like a beast. I am going through some coolant though. About a half gallon every 500 miles, which I can live with. Plus I put some more K seal in there, whatever they call it. I'm leaving God's country. Man, I'm getting fat. I'm getting my new glasses when I get back too. Oh yeah, same deal. I forgot about that. Valentine's Day. Yeah, same deal. Yeah. I need a Valentine. 78 miles an hour, burn like a kitten. You know, it was weird. I've got a lifter making noise. It makes sense that it would make noise with the super cold. Today it was the coldest it got last night, and it didn't make any noise. Weird. I'll tell you what's weird is I've done this before. I put some sea foam in the oil. I can't blame it on anything else. Just burn like a kitten. I may go to Florida. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Hey Shaniqua, how you doing? I got all my cameras. I almost had a new camera bought last night. And I was negotiating with the guy all the way through the Super Bowl. Then he said he sold it locally. Colorado. I don't care that much. Nice day today. I'll be gone for a week probably. Spirit in the sky. was up there today, I'd buy a Valentine dinner. Give you a big card, tank. Big card. How's work going, Shaniqua? Oh, really? Oh, sorry about that. Picking up some of that pain cream for a friend of mine. We're gonna party into the night. Can't see this screen that good with the sun in front of me. I'm going to be stopping up here in a minute. like a kitten. really good wine to get. Really good one. 37 bucks. Stag's Leap. Get it at Walmart. That is a good wine. These vans like this one ahead of me, they're just too big of a gas guzzler. You talk to guys that have these and they just inhale fuel. I mean, I don't get that great gas mileage on this. Those are way worse, no matter what engine you have in them. Thinking last night, laying in bed, just getting a big van and like make it an only like 4 seats. Just be a tour guide, just drive people around that like this kind of stuff. Basically, just share expenses. Just let them ride, look out the window, show them how to use a GoPro, party. They can bring their dog. Camp out if you want. I'm not a big camper, really, too lazy. I got a Red Roof Inn reservation tonight. I got a Red Roof Inn reservation in Tennessee. First floor. I got my machete behind me. In case I drop that, a baseball bat, 9mm can of mace, and a 6-ounce spray bottle of bear spray. I want to give some would-be robber a Valentine. I'm well prepared. into farm cutting. I'd take a little detour. Got to get my girlfriend some presents for today. Drop them off down through the states as I head south. A couple in Michigan, a couple in Ohio, a couple in Tennessee. I'm gonna see the smile on their faces this time tomorrow. It's like, hey Janie, why are you smiling? Just because Tom's coming down with my present. Puts meaning to things. I think Friday I'm gonna go see Led Zeppelin up in this town, Avon Shores or something like that, Georgia. Led Zeppelin. It's 90 miles one way. I'll have to see. Right now I'm thinking that I will. Led Zeppelin. I really like them. Only little worry, I saw a couple of videos, the latest ones I could find. That singer, he's a really nice guy. But boy, the last two videos that I saw, it looks like he lost his voice. And if it's that bad, like Gordon Lightfoot, who I love, I just don't know that I could go see him in concert. I'd be better off going to a funeral parlor and handing the corpse a guitar and humming the Edmund Fitzgerald to myself. I mean, there's a certain point, transition point, where this is super cool. I'm glad I'm experiencing this to, what the hell am I in, a Halloween party? Youth lost. Hope springs eternal. Hey, I want to tell you this too. You know, I'm always ordering these books, and I order them all the time. But I got a book on great literary quotes, and I think I'm going to start putting one up a day with a little video, just a quote. Man, these guys are just such bright, refined, well-written, cultured people. Lived 200 years ago. We don't have anything like that now. Just a freak fest Kardashian nonsense. I'm gonna bring back the old days with well-written quotes, like one from Hemingway, or one from what's that fucker's name? Mark Twain. I'll give you an example. Mark Twain said, in the heat of an argument, there's nothing worse than a good example. Stuff like that. Words of wisdom. Play more music. I tried learning to play the guitar, I just couldn't do it. I think I got that part of my brain missing. There are people like that with foreign languages. You know, you got a knack for stuff, and music sure isn't mine. I might take one more stab at it. I'm gonna have to use my phone when I get here, but I'll only be off for about 10 minutes. Then I'll come right back on. We'll party some more. Iva's Chicken Dinners. Full bar, full menu. That brings in a lot of people for a bar. That's where the money's at, not in the chicken. 1 ounce of crappy whiskey, mix it up, $8. Get some of this cream for these ladies I know. Yeah, another $100, I'll rub it on your back for you. $200. Rub it on your back twice. I could have got off at an earlier exit, but I don't know why I don't like going that way. Do you guys have roads that you just hate driving on for some reason? The look of them. Like today, I was going to cut down the 65 way, cut down through Indianapolis, make my way down. It's a little longer, but I just like it more than going down where I'm going today. I will cut down through Ann Arbor, down through Toledo, meet up south of Toledo on 75, go balls out, pedal in the middle. Wango Tango. Wango Tango. I have a damn bunch of shit in the back. Wango Tango. See, are you Mr. Reed? Smile, you're on camera. It's like, yeah, I'm Tom Reed. Let's party. Hey Anita, how you doing? I'm Tom Reed. Yep. You ready to party? Yeah. There's my girl. I got my inventory list on here. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Hey, Bri. $200, Anita. Yeah, Anita, I lived downtown for 13 years. Sorry to see that Chicago's going to hell. Yeah, I went through all the Frank Lloyd Wright houses. I really checked out everything in Illinois for a long time. It's a good time. Glad I got out of there, though. You look at the Magnificent Mile now. It's not so magnificent. How you doing? It's not so magnificent. Crime up the yin yang. They're even advising people in the evening, don't go out. How would you like to be living, paying $650,000 for an 800 square foot condo, and you can't even go out at night? Nice. That's what's happening to San Francisco. Hey, Joyce. Yeah, I really feel bad, man. But you know what? It's like all places, you know. Retail's in the tank. You got all this Amazon bullshit. It's, you know, you look at the piece of pie, even like what I did for my whole life, private detective work. That piece of pie is so small now from the kind of stuff I did. You got back to work programs, you've got rehab, you've got all sorts of things people can do other than sit home and collect workers' comp. Bowling went south. We used to catch people bowling left and right. You get a weight restriction, you can't lift anything over 4 pounds. Then you get some little sneaky fucker like me hiding in the chairs. I get 20 minutes of you bowling, it'd be game over. 12-pound bowling ball, and I got 2 games of you bowling your ass off. Ding, 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 ding. That's where the money's at in PI work. I did every kind of case imaginable, but that's where the money's at. I looked at it like a New York Jew. I didn't want to try to be Magnum PI. There's no money in that. I didn't want to serve subpoenas. I wanted to go right where that cash was, and that's exactly what I did. Meet some girl in a bar. Oh, you're a private detective, huh? Yeah. They don't know that I'm hanging out in bowling alleys. They think I'm solving murders, but I never told them any better. That's right. They said, oh, this must be so interesting. It's like, yeah, it was interesting Monday. I sat in the 7th seat of a bowling alley for 2 hours and got a kink in my neck, videotaping some guy that should have been bowling. Then the next night I sat in the 14th row and I filmed somebody bowling. And then the next morning I got someone cutting grass that said they couldn't leave the house. And I got another guy boating. And then on Sunday, I'm scheduled to see if I can nail some bullshitter
golfing that claims he's a paraplegic. That's the reality of a PI where the money's at. There's my girl right there. Yep. Nah, not really. I mean, that's more like a myth. People say, was my life like Tom Selleck? The only thing I'd say is like my wife is better looking than his. And that's true. It's not fun. It's like flying airplanes and shit like that. Young guys think they get their pilot's license and the girls are gonna just come flocking. It's actually kind of the opposite. If you don't open that hangar door and there's not something with 2 jet engines, they think you're just some pussy that couldn't fly for the airlines. Unless you meet the women in aviation, which is like rare, they just think it's like a lawnmower with a damn Harbor Freight engine on the front, and you're just some guy trying to act like a real pilot. I'm not shitting you. That's how it is. Yeah, I swear to God, Brian. Yeah, I swear to God, it's like that. If they like you anyway, it doesn't matter what you have. A skateboard, a boat, a motorcycle, a tent. You're not going to get something and turn it into a way to get girls. That's a myth. I think the way to go is have a lesbian sister like I did, that traveled a lot with her lesbian lover, that lived in a kick-ass place where I live now. It's a Frank Lloyd Wright kind of looking home, but it isn't. But where I live, that's a big deal. And they were always going someplace. And I would tell, waitresses mainly, you get to know unless you're some real super good looking fucker, you better get to know people. Women, that's one good thing. It's the old adage. It's not completely true, but there's an element of truth to it. It's not what you look like, it's what you whisper in their ear. And that's kind of true. In other words, if you're not some good looking guy, you still got a shot at it over time. You're not going to be bending them over after the bar closes within an hour of meeting them. But maybe if they get to know you, and they get to see you help some baby chickens cross the expressway, hug the big slobbering 100-yard dash winner at the Special Olympics, help an old lady change her flat tire, give a fuck how somebody's day went, you got a bite at that apple. Hey Lori, you got a shot. But if you're a female and you're 200 pounds overweight and about a 14-inch crack of your ass that sticks out and you're spandexed when you bend over to tie your shoes once a month, good luck. I'll take the shallow hit on this one. I got here early, so I got here early today. These are my girls right here. Right there. Hey, what time you got?
9:40.
Okay. 9:40. Fuck. 20 minutes early. God damn it. Yeah, that's not my quote. Yeah. I am having a good morning, yep. I'm getting some of this pain cream for a couple of my girlfriends. No pain, no gain. I saw what happened to Bill Cosby and I thought, fuck that. I'm not going to use those. So I'm going to try and use some pain cream instead. This way when I get my Jewish lawyer from New York and everything goes south, it's like I wasn't trying to take advantage of anybody. This shit is legal. It's just trying to ease the pain. I'm going to be down there. I'm going to be in Georgia. I'm going to be in Georgia tomorrow, I'll tell you that. This time tomorrow? What's today, Monday? Yeah, this time tomorrow I'm going to be getting a tour of my buddy's plant. Paper plant. Then I'm going to have the whole farm to myself for a week. He said, is there anything we can get you? It's like, yeah, how about a case of toilet paper? Some porn. I think CBD, that's the non-hallucinogenic part of hemp. I think CBD is fucking total bullshit. Let me give you the way. I'm not a marijuana guy at all. I've never smoked it. I tried a few gummies, really wasn't for me. But I do know people that could get relief from the pain. I've read quite a few studies, which are weak because the AMA doesn't support it. Honestly, if you want my honest opinion, which isn't worth a fucking flying shit. If I had, let's say kids, everybody wants to use kids. You know, if you had a kid and you're responsible for a good life and you wanted to do the right thing, I'd tell them don't smoke that shit. Because as more studies come out, there's starting to be a link to memory. Not quite dementia. I just wouldn't fuck with it. I wouldn't fuck with it as I drink my $100 bottle of wine watching the Super Bowl. So I'm no goddamn saint either. I'm just saying it's getting to be pretty sketchy. And on a developing brain, like a teenager or a young adult, it's even all bets are off. I need every goddamn IQ point I can get. And I'm glad that I wasn't a marijuana smoker. Yeah. Now, I think CBD is horseshit. Here's how you do it. When you go down to, like, let's take you knew some woman as an example. Transgender, hermaphrodite, sex change, crazy liberal voting Democrat. They don't give a fuck. They want to get rid of this pain. They'll do anything they can. They don't want to fuck with CBD. But as you make your way south, like I am now, and let's say you got a Bible toter, and she's got just as much pain as the retired titty dancer. The titty dancer doesn't give a fuck. She's been in and out of every goddamn scam there is and knows what's what, and she just wants to alleviate that pain. If it means smoking 8 bongs, she's going to do it. The Bible toter doesn't want to fuck with that. She does not want to associate her soul and spirit with anything illegal, the devil's brew. She doesn't want to smoke. It's embarrassing to her. That's the lady that wants the mix, the CBD THC. She's kind of splitting hairs. You know, I'm not an ex-titty dancer. I go to church every Sunday. How about if I get 50% CBD and 50% THC and try that? Hedonism, pleasure seeking. There's nothing wrong with somebody not wanting to have pain. And with this whole opioid bullshit now, you really got to watch your ass. I mean, these fucking doctors, you know, there's people killing themselves because they got cut off from their pain medication. Today's homework assignment is read about the gate control theory of pain. It's very interesting. It's subjective. And I've mentioned this a million times. I haven't in a while, but look up Dr. Daniel Clauw, C-L-A-U-W. He's a pain expert from the University of Michigan. He has some YouTube videos up. Dr. Daniel Clauw. But if you have pain and it interests you and you're trying to find a way out, I went to one of his lectures. No pain, no gain. So that's my take on it. I think CBD is... But hey, placebo effect. That's a whole nother argument. Placebo effect. Works. Harvard's doing a study now where they tell you it's a placebo. And the results are right up there with the real McCoy. Now that all sounds great. It's great bar talk. And what do you mean placebos are just like the real McCoy? Yeah, I know what you mean. I think the same thing too. If you've got chronic back pain, bone to bone, osteoarthritis, you're not giving me a fucking placebo. It's not going to do shit. I mean, I'm not saying there isn't something to placebos and efficacy, but I'll tell you this. You know, that shit works. People weren't getting addicted to it because it wasn't doing something. Even an old Rush Limbaugh got addicted to Oxycontin and was having his housemaid buy him for him. There's people all the time get cut off their pain medications, get caught buying dope, lose their jobs, all that shit. No pain, no gain. That's bullshit too. It's another one of those stupid sayings that just took off. No pain, no gain. What a crock of shit. Yeah, I feel bad for people. I really do. I'm going to get my pain cream today. I've never used it, to be honest with you, but I get it for other people. I'm going to be in Crawfordville, Georgia. Down around Athens, Madison, that area. You want to go out and party all night long? No, yeah, that's for sure. Can't believe it. Here, not only hear, read. Hear and read. Actually, my buddy, one of his friends, he just got sentenced to 8 years in prison for an opioid scandal. Look up pain medication. Doctors Pain Detroit. This guy just got sentenced to 8 years in prison. He's going to appeal it, but I bet you money he's going to have to serve time. His name's Dr. Zahor. Zahor. He's going away for 8 years. Now, I don't know the guy, and my buddy knows him from a long time ago, and he's not even in that field. But this guy's career is over. He's already been in limbo 5 years. Now, my buddy thinks that the charges were trumped up, but they're not. I read the transcripts one time, and these guys, what they do is they go out. He didn't do it, but he was a part of it. He worked there. They go out and they recruit homeless people and drug addicts and stuff like that, and they give them epidurals, which were like, $3,100 or some shit, and then they charge Medicaid. Yeah, that whole read opioids, doctors convicted. One guy was from Ohio. Yeah, they're fucked. You can't be doing that shit. BioFreeze. Nah, there's a better one than BioFreeze. Go to Walmart and get Penetrex. It's $20. Penetrex, Ray. It's $20 for a 2-ounce can. It works way better than BioFreeze. If BioFreeze works for you, I got an idea. Your pain's between your ears. And Penetrex. I mean, what I try to do is, if I know somebody that is suffering, I try to help them out. I do. I don't know why I think this way. Oh, okay, Lori. Yeah, I think Voltaren's bullshit too. Try Penetrex. I'm not kidding you. Read the stuff. Read the ratings on it and shit. Penetrex. You can get it. You're not going to get any deals on it. Once in a while, 10%. But they sell it at Walmart. You can get it, of course, from Amazon. Penetrex. I go by that 100%. And I'll tell you, you can get a really good TENS unit from Amazon for like $33. Hey, Salty. Yeah, good that it works for you. Good, but I think there's better things out there. Good for you, Joyce. Oh, bathtub? Yeah, I tried that bathtub. Epsom salts and all that bullshit. Be pushing around a rubber ducky in the suds. Joyce, you pushing around a rubber ducky in the suds? Lori, you pushing around a big rubber ducky? I don't like taking baths. I've probably taken 3 baths my whole life. And 2 of them I wondered if I was gay. Nah, simple truth. You're not going to get addicted to them. They serve a purpose. Hey, Debbie and Dave. Rum and Coke, that'll help. Better believe it. Alcohol reduces pain. It does. It enhances things, too. What do you think the old people call it? The truth serum. Yeah, sorry about that, simple truth. Hang in there. You're not going to turn into a drug addict. Look, it's been a problem, right? Everybody knows this, but there's plenty of people that got relief, that did fine, that didn't become drug addicts. Everything is, that's the way the media works now. Everything is like catastrophic drug addiction because someone was trying to relieve their pain. That's bullshit. It helped millions of people. Bunch of bullshit. Salty girl, I may come down to Florida. Depends how things go in Georgia. I got a Speedo I'm going to put on for you. We'll go down to Cocoa Beach. I I'll get you a small surfboard, push you out, take pictures of you. Get you a Ron Johns t-shirt. Then we'll go down to Indiana, get a pizza. Go see the turtle rehab place. Maybe you can drop me off up in Jupiter and get jacked off at the massage parlor where Robert Kraft got caught, the owner of the New England Patriots. Simple truth, you'll be okay. I will pray to Johnny Holmes and Linda Lovelace. Hey, tell me when it's 10 o'clock, will you? I think her watch is slow. Oh, you're not worried? Oh, good. That's good. Worrying's usually a false emotion. It's not valid. Like me, I'm heading south. You think I'm worried about it getting any of these girlfriends pregnant? I'm not. They passed menopause 25 years ago. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I love Linda Lovelace too. I love Johnny Wad. I had lunch with Johnny Wad. No shit. I looked up to that motherfucker like he landed on the moon twice. I'm just looking at him in awe. Frisky, you're up early today. Well, you're doing your California yoga stretches, getting close to your spirit. I swear to God I did. I had lunch with Johnny Holmes. I can tell you where I had it too. Coronius Palace on Washington Street in Ypsilanti. I had a guy that I knew in college that was running the porno movie theater. It later turned into a Deja Vu. And back then in the 70s and 80s, I moved up there in 77 to go to Eastern. And the porno people come in and do like picture sections. You know, the internet wasn't out then, right? So they do like I never was into that shit. I didn't give a fuck. But they'd tour places and you'd meet them, and every guy that hadn't had a girlfriend in his life that had been beaten off to Linda Lovelace showed up and got their picture with them. I thought it was kind of weird, but anyway, long story short, so back then those were old movie theaters that went out of business, you know, because you were able to watch movies other ways, and they turned into porno movie places. And the guys did everything. He took the tickets, he turned the projector on, he kicked people out. It was like a one-man band. Anyway, Johnny Wad came in for a Friday and a Saturday. And this is a funny thing about it. So he comes in Friday, and my buddy calls me from the theater, and he said, hey, he said, you sure this Johnny Wad isn't a faggot? It's like, yeah, I'm sure he's not a faggot. See, I'm dumb, young, don't know shit. It's like, yeah, he's not a faggot, man. This guy is like banged like 200 chicks that I've witnessed, and he's my hero. That's not a fag. He said, well, he's hanging around up here where I'm starting these movies, and he's like acting like a fag. And I said, well, you don't have anything to worry about. That was kind of the end of it. And the next day, before they opened, he said, hey, Johnny Wad's down here, and we're going to go to lunch at Coronius Palace. Do you want to go? It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll go. I didn't even give a fuck, really, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to talk to him, so we did. We went over to Coronius Palace, and we had, I never forget it, I had double hot dog special. Johnny Wad had it too. They said, hey, Johnny, you see these hot dogs? What do you think of these? He said, they're very small. Anyway, he was fucked up on some kind of, I don't know what, but he didn't really talk much. And I asked him a couple questions. I could see he wasn't really in the mood for talking. So that was it. Yeah, asked about 30 minutes. My buddy and I talked quite a bit. We kind of went. I remember Johnny, I do remember this. You get things that just don't leave your mind no matter what you do. Johnny Wad got an order of rice pudding to go. He did. With whipped cream and cinnamon on it. Isn't that weird how you remember this fucked up shit? I looked for my goddamn car keys for 25 minutes this morning because I couldn't remember where I put them. But here I remember Johnny Wad getting an order of rice pudding to go with whipped cream and cinnamon on it. Jesus, since 1977. Isn't that crazy, Carrie? Yeah, Candy Barber was there. I met Seika over the time. You know, I say I met him. It was kind of interesting, really. I met Nina Hartley. I met Nina Hartley in Orlando one time. Yeah, I remember my wife said, I took her with me. She wasn't into that shit. It was constant fucking arguments. She said that porn affected our sex life. Yeah, it's one thing I'll give her credit for being 100% right. I said, better believe it affected it. Anyway, Fair Villa. If you're into porn, there's nothing like it. It's 3 floors of all porn. Fair Villa. It's just north of Orlando, little tiny town. And anyway, they were, I was always up there renting fucking porn, and Nina Hartley was in there signing autographs. So I said to my wife, it's like, hey, you want to meet Nina Hartley? I said, yeah, she was kind of interested. I mean, not in the porn aspect, but I remember her saying that she thought Nina Hartley had really nice skin. I didn't find Nina Hartley attractive at all, but it was kind of a fun experience. She was really well-spoken and nice, and, I was seeing if she could give my wife some pointers, but that wasn't going to happen. That's another myth. That porn, that it's automatically good sex. That's bullshit. That's nonsense. I've had girlfriends in the first date outperformed any of those people. That's a myth. There's my girls. Yeah. Nah, sex isn't like that, man. All this going down the pole and upside down and winking, that's a bunch of fucking bullshit. That's a trap. You want some librarian with just a big, huge set of knockers she's trying to hide that came from an abusive, dysfunctional family. That's where the good sex is at, that needs rent money, that likes to party. It's none of this shit that movies make it. Girls in, like, sexy outfits. That's a big scam. 10:02? All right, well, I'm going to sign off here because I need to check my inventory on my phone. Then I'll be back on in about 15 minutes. Daisy, could you get over here, honey? You get over here, please, hon? Could you get over here? Daisy's comfortable. She doesn't want to go. Get over there, honey. Thank you, honey. See what I mean? It's all voice command with Daisy. Thank you, honey. Thank you. She's not a morning girl. Yeah, I'll be back on about 10 minutes. I'm going to hit the road, but I got my inventory list on a text. So I'll be right back on. Excuse me.